Welcome to my podcast called Qbaby. Let's be honest. I'm here again, you know what I'm saying, with a bonus feature, you know what I'm saying, for my special guest, no other than...
Monique, what's up with it?
Okay, so Ty, you said you had a subject you want to talk about, so what is it?
Ooh, we're gonna have a tough one, especially for me, because Virgo, sometimes it's hard to take accountability, boy. It took years to get where I'm at. I was paid charges on my life, still there. But the question was, why do women think even when they're wrong, they're right? Whoa!
Okay.
If I can sweat.
Alright, okay.
You want me to answer that?
Yeah, so what is your take on why do you think majority of women think they're right even when they're wrong?
One, don't nobody like the little smug look in the face when they know that it's right when we know we wrong. We don't like to look like that, I told you so face when it be coming, so we're going to argue to the end of death like we ain't going down to our last breath.
Oh man, it's like the Capricorn.
Knowing dang well we be wrong. And the more it be coming out, the more dumber it sound, but still, we're going to be holding our end.
I can understand, but...
But a lot of those we do be right. We just be want to hear and hear our point first. Even though we be wrong, can you first listen to what we have to say first?
Okay, let's be honest about this. Let's call a spade now. Let's be honest. When you girls are wrong, you still fighting the fact that you're wrong. And you be like, no, I'm not. Even though I'm wrong, I'm right. I'm right. Even though I'm wrong.
Scientifically proved.
Hell no. The thing is that you can't even admit when you're wrong. Even when a man, like when a woman is dealing with a man, not a boy. We're talking about an actual man.
A real man.
Like if I'm supposed to be the leader, and I make a mistake, I'm gonna accept the fact that I made a mistake. The thing is, that's the difference between a boy and a man. Cause see, a boy will make excuses.
That's why you said at the initial, like you said, a man. I mean, ain't talking about no boy and all this, so you can't be throwing this out. We talking about a real man.
Yeah, a real man.
Wipe that other stuff out of there.
Yeah, a real man is gonna take accountability for his mess ups. Like if I'm supposed to be the leader in my relationship, and everything that I do is to better our relationship and better our family, my number one duty is that yes, it may be a time that I may make a mistake, but the more mistakes I make, the less you trust in my ability to lead. So my thing is to make sure that when I do make a decision, that 100% you can trust my decision and know that everything I'm doing is correct for us. Not saying I won't ever have a mistake, and not saying that if you have a different opinion than what I have on the plan that I'm trying to do, that I'm not going to listen.
I was waiting on you to finish.
Yeah. Like, because the thing is that, like, back in the day, when a woman told a man something...
They stayed in their place, whatever, and let him do it, but if...
It's not about her staying in her place, because...
I just like you. I like how that rolls off the tongue.
But no, it's just like, for a woman to a man, is that a woman has always been the most valuable counsel. So if you told me something like, say if I had a business idea that I was going to do, and you told me, baby, no, like, I think you should probably do this before that. Like, the thing is that...
We got backbone.
Yeah, because whatever you say, I should take into the highest consideration. If I love you, if I trust you, you know what I'm saying, I should be able to consider anything that you say. Even if it goes against what I'm trying to do, I'm going to be like, okay, let me break this down what she told me so I can utilize it. If I can't utilize it, then I know that, okay, that's probably not the best course moving forward. But 9 times out of 10, like you said, like that's the reason why when we talk about woman intuition, like that one time, like a woman intuition used to be something that a man could absolutely trust 100%. But now it's to the point where it's got diluted because of how many falsified women have utilized it.
Yes.
Like when you heard a girl ever tell you that, oh, I got great, you believed it 100%. But now it has gotten to the diluted part where women has weaponized that just because a dude said my pussy stinks, so I'm gonna say he raped me.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So like I know a fat girl, like I'm sorry to say it, but I'm just gonna call it a spade a spade. This fat girl, like literally you can look this up on Google. She literally said that 10 guys raped her. Well, I mean raped her, and she was lying about all 10 guys doing it. So they went to prison for about 5 years apiece. And then come to find out that they didn't even grape her. It got proven that they didn't grape her. 100%. They even got freaking like video and audio proof that she was lying.
But they still have to.
No, they end up getting out of prison. But the thing is, all of those 10 dudes that went to prison got graped in prison. All 10 got graped because she lied on them. She got money from these men too. And guess what happened to her?
Nothing.
Oh yeah. And that's what's messed up.
Didn't I hear now they made it to where females could get charged too for falsifying
No,
information?
it's still ain't no law for it to this day. Not one law.
Here?
Even here.
You sure?
100%.
I thought they hadn't made it.
No.
That's,
There is no law to this very day.
damn, that sucks when you have to raise boys though.
Yeah, and that's what I tell a lot of women, because a lot of women be like, I'd rather believe that she did get raped than not believe that she got raped. I'm like, you can't even go with a benefit
I'm
of a doubt.
like, bro, like, where's the kid at? Like, where's the evidence? Like, right after you did this little accusation, whatever, you need to provide the clothing. They gonna take any type of follicle nails under there, and they gonna.
And then also, they can get a grape kit.
Right there.
You know
That's
what I'm saying?
I'm over here talking about. And if they can't find it right then and there.
But the thing
They
is, a
should-
lot of women will try to say, oh, I couldn't do it because I was traumatized from the fact that it happened or whatever. I'm like, but therefore you're condoning the dude that did it in a way. Not saying that they actually are, but I'm just saying it's condoning it because now he's gonna continue. He's gonna do it to the next girl.
That's pretty much condoning it. Like how you said it. Like how when you said, was there anything differently like I could have done? Mm-hmm. That's pretty much saying that I pretty much condoning what their action is because I didn't report it.
Yeah, because for me, it could have saved so many other women that it could have happened to after you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of women will try to use the fact that, oh, like for some cases that it doesn't happen. Like, is that true? Yes, sometimes it does happen. Like sometimes the justice system fails. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, the fact that he has it on his record will damage his image forever.
It is. And then I'm like, my question is now to both, and that's why I want to do the support groups. Like, you going to remain a victim all your life? Like, I get it. I'm like, some of them is just like one time for them. And I said, okay, so you got it just that one time with that one person, okay?
Think about the women that's in sex trafficking that went through
sex trafficking, and then I be having to break down something I don't share my story with. I said when I was 8, it was one part of it was my own cousin was in the midst of it, so it was 3 when I was 8, and then I turned around at 12, and then I got pregnant behind that and had a miscarriage, and then turned around at 18. Like, that's not cool.
Yeah. And I'm sorry that such disgusting people did such a thing.
And that was before my I could get my asthma under control. Everybody went to take you down. Like one of the occasions when you think you're protected under your own roof, it was under my own roof.
Yeah, like that's the reason why we need real men, for they can be that foundation in protecting their children in those situations. You know what I mean? And that's the reason why I try to advocate for men to be more men. And that's the reason why I tell women to stop trying to tell men to be more feminine.
Feminine, stop leading these men on.
And get into that emotional state because an emotional man is dangerous. Like we had a little recap of like
they can't handle the word no word and all that.
Yeah, it's dangerous. So that's the reason why I definitely advocate to try to help men be the best version of themselves. Like my main podcast is for men, but at the same time I do want to advocate at the same time to help women understand how men operate so that when they're out there dating guys, that they're able to separate real men from the boys.
That, and not only, be able to separate and to have love for yourself, because you're doing podcasts and I'm going to end up eventually doing it after I compose my own music, whatever. I want to be an advocate, not just to pick any man that give you a whole simple compliment of you beautiful and all this type of other stuff. Take your time and get to know this person.
Yeah.
So you don't have to find a letter. I didn't know he was this type of person.
Yeah.
Of course, because what do y'all exactly talk about? What do y'all share? Do you really know anything about him?
But the one thing that's dangerous even about that is that, like, on the girl spectrum, I can understand that. But on the male spectrum, it kind of like dwindles because it comes down to like, and this is something that's going to be hard for a lot of women to take.
Red flags always showing.
And this is the one red flag that a lot of women hate whenever I bring it up. Your body count too. Like, she, I'm telling you, that body count is lethal right now. Like the thing about if you are a girl that is between the ages of 18 to 26 at max, and you are a virgin, you can get a guy to wait to have sex with you.
Because they were like, oh, you waited till you 26 and you still virgin?
Like, the thing is that 26 is the limit. You know what I'm saying? If you're 26 years old and you still haven't found a dude to marry you, then that's definitely a lot of self, like, reflection that you have to do on yourself. Like, why are these dudes not wanting me? Like, what am I doing wrong? That's a self-reflection right there. And at the same time, like, if you are a woman that's been ran through, I'm sorry to tell you, like, the stuff that you're talking about, like,
we already told you that's gonna catch up to you in the long run. Ain't nobody gonna take you seriously or wipe you down.
Like, I had a female that I had talked to, and she's telling me she's a porn star or whatever. I was like, okay, you're a porn star, that's fine, that's cool. She was like, why can't I find a dude that wanna be in a serious relationship? And I was like, because, think about it, I go to my wedding with you.
Everybody
And then somebody showed me a video of them, you know what I'm saying, of you getting smashed by like 12 dudes or whoever, and then they'll be like, man, I remember beating my dick to your girl. You know what I'm saying? Like, that destroys a man's mental because, number one, you're the girl that's going to represent him. So if you go to a club or a bar, or if you decide to go out to dinner and it'd be like a guy that know you from the porn video,